Hey everyone, welcome to my channel where I talk about everything electric guitar. From book reviews and gear reviews, to guitar lessons and tips, to much, much more. I've got you covered. So guys, I'm really excited today because this is my first official video in my series, How to Play Dragonforce Through the Fire and Flames on Guitar. I have 2 other videos, make sure to check them out. There's links to them in the description and they're up in the cards. Those videos I posted before I announced my official video series, but this is the first official video in this series, so I'm really excited. So guys, what I'm going to teach you today, when played along with the backing track, should sound like this.
In the time before the light, in flames of death into rain, we ran towards the fight.
So let's not waste any time and get right to the guitar lesson.
So guys, I'm going to show you how to play the lead part, like that part, and then I will show you how to play the chords behind that and the chords that begin the first verse when the vocals start to come in. So let's start with the lead part. So if I'm correct, there's 2 lead parts. The lead part I'm going to teach you is the main lead part. So guys, since it's so many 16th notes and it's just like tremolo picking, I'm going to basically tell you the different fingerings to use, and then I'll play it slowly for you with the 16th notes and everything. The first shape is going to be 16 on the B string, and then a 13th fret on the B string. So like that. And then it goes up to, all the way up to 20, and then down to 16 again. And then you go to, it's a pretty big stretch, you go to 18, and then 13. And then you go back to the first position. And then this part kind of switches up. This is the little tag almost. So you go, for this part, 15 on the B string, 12, 13, 12, or excuse me, 15. And then you slide up to 16. And then you go to 13. And then you go to 15, 16. And then 18, and you go back to 15. And this time you add the vibrato in there, which it might be done with a wavy bar, but as you can see, I don't have a Floyd Rose $billion wavy bar like they probably has, because he uses it like crazy. So anyway, this little part should sound like this played slowly. And then after that, it just basically repeats and there's a different tag. Let me show you the next tag. The next tag is quite difficult, and I had an extremely hard time trying to figure out how to play it. I'm still not the greatest at playing it. I might experiment after this video is posted with some other ways of playing it. The way I've figured out to play it, which is easiest and logical, is this right here. So you go 16th fret, and then you go to the 13th fret, and then you go to the 13th fret on the G string. Basically, I would sweep it, or you could do alternate picking. Go back to the 13th fret on the B string. And you go back to the 16th fret on the B string. And then this is what's really awkward and hard about this. You could play this note. You could play that with this finger, or you could play it with this. But I like to play it with this finger because it's so fast. It's like you want to be able to go really fast, and it's just impossible for me to change that many times, if you know what I mean. It's not impossible. I don't think it's possible. This way, you're going to put your finger on the 16th fret, your pinky finger, and I like to hammer on, so it would go, and you pull off, and then that basically repeats. So this little tag should sound like this. And then after that, there's this like crazy harmonic whammy bar whine thing that I can't do because I don't have a whammy bar. I love virtuosos, but I have not bought a guitar with them because they are a pain to tune and find one that will hold tuning and anything. So, word to the wise, don't buy a Floyd Rose unless you just like feel like you have to, or unless you just like have way too much money to spend on a guitar. So, anyway, so this whole little section, the intro lead part, the main lead part that I'm teaching you, should sound like this, played semi-slowly. And now for this hard part. Pretend whammy bar. Yeah, so great guys. So guys, you may be wondering why I didn't play this lead part with my fingers like this, like Herman Lai does. And the answer is, I find that it's just very cumbersome. It looks cool, you know. And as you can see, I can play it cleanly until you get over here and you have to literally take your hand around the neck to go. It's just impossible to go to this. It's just like impossible. You have to go so fast. And if you watch the live video, which I highly recommend doing for any instrument, well, you know, vocals, guitar, watch live videos of your favorite people. It's awesome. They don't flip around the neck like that. They basically do something like this. Simple way of kind of alluding to that scale thing. You can try to do it this way and it looks cool. It's not very practical, so I just play it like this. It's not any harder. Here's a backing track, this time without that lead part I just taught you. In the time before the light, in flames of death's eternal rain, we ride towards the fight. So guys, now you know that lead part. I'm going to teach you guys the chords behind that part and the chords that begin the verse. So just a basic C power chord, and you're basically just going to tremolo pick on that. Then it goes down to the G sharp chord. Then it goes down to the F chord, and then it goes back to the G sharp, and it goes to the G. Played something like with the tremolo picking they use, it should sound like this. And then that basically repeats for both of the times that the whole thing is played. So the chord progression when the verse begins goes like this. So you go C power chord, I play it with the A string position. And notice I am chopping these chords short. They need to be very short because there's that bass and that, I'm not a drummer, but like it's a muted cymbal or something like that, but it needs to be very choppy. So anyway, C, and then you go down to G sharp, and then you go to A sharp, and then you basically stay on the A sharp, but this part's a little bit weird with the rhythm. So you go, let me play that again. So the beginning of the verse chords, played slowly, should sound like this. So guys, here's the backing track without the chords that I just taught you. This morning, in the time before the light, in flames of death's eternal rain, we ride towards the fight.
So I hope this video really encourages you guys and helps you get better at guitar. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button to see my upcoming posts. I'll be seeing you around for more. Till next time, rock on and God bless.